What's up, boys? What's going on? Sorry about that. I was playing music, but it. Oh, okay. My audio works. There you go. Um, yeah, damn. Oh, let me fucking fix this shit. God damn it. Oh shit. So unprepared. There we go. Oh god. Like that. There we go. All right. Is that better? That's better. Yeah. There you go. Okay. 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 We're set. We are set. Yeah, I was playing music, but I don't know. Wasn't picking it up. OBS was not picking it up. Coffee and smoke. Is Pop still going? He's not showing up on my stream. Oh. Oh, did he just end? Looks like it. All right. Let's say to hi to everybody, huh? Polska Bob. Scotty finishing up Pop stream. Be back. All right. Jim. What's up, dude? MGTOW Cowboy. Rando stream, huh? That's right. That's right. Indy in the house. Damn, I got a notification. Susan be asleep. Listen, I've had a few talks with Susan. All right. Oh man, good to see you guys. Good to see you. Indy, just working, huh? Okay. Okay. Probably the after show. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I left Tesla Cyber Rodeo for this. Thanks, Seriously Podcast. I appreciate that. Appreciate you being here. Let's see. Let's close that. Let's close all this shit. All this shit. Hang on. Let me pop this open. Excuse me, guys. Should have done this all ahead of time, but you know, whatever. We'll just do it now. We'll do it in the now. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. God damn it. Hang on. Just getting all this shit set up. All right. We all trusted or nah? I don't know. I don't know, Jim. Are you trusted? Are you trusting? I'm just trying to get one more wrench than SCE. Oh, if you get another wrench, you have more than SCE, Jim? Is that true? Shit, bro. SCE has all the wrenches. So does Bob. Damn. I trust me. Yeah. Good question. Yeah, right? It is a good question. I am full of good questions. Yeah, we'll say that. I'm full of good questions. Right. Right. Oh boy. Oh boy. What's going on, guys? What's happening? Talk to me. Show the love. Let's show all the love tonight, huh? Can you feel the love tonight? I'm in a particularly good mood because because we had a really nice day in Oregon today. We had a really it was I think it was like 75 something like that. 70, maybe 76, maybe 77. Um really really nice day. I got to ride the motorbike. I rode my motorbike. So it's always a good day when you can ride the motorbike. Well, I got more than love for you, Scotty. Oh boy, MGTOW Maddie's in the house. You better all watch the fuck out. Sub to Donovan Warland. Okay, I got a subject for you. All right, I was outside all day. Awesome, Ike. It's good for you. It's really good for you. Man, gonna sleep well tonight. Gonna sleep damn well tonight. Let's see. What's this? Wow. Hmm. Hmm. Maddie, he's your fellow Oregon citizen, Scotty. Maddie, you're here in Oregon? Why you shouldn't let Woman in the clubhouse? Example, why we should not have people like Good Mother in our streams. Yeah, I don't know. It's a good mom's doing her own thing. Mandy's doing her thing, and she invited me on a stream the other day to get my opinion on stuff, and there's this drama going on with her and whatever she's doing, and I just told her straight up I'm not gonna get involved. So yeah, I don't know. She's doing whatever she does. No, Donovan Warland. I am Aussie. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think he was around here. Jeez, Scotty or Hamster? You can't be. Hamster seriously streaming right now? Piece of shit. Everybody chill out. You know I love Hamster. Oh god. Okay, here, we're gonna pull a Hamster and we're gonna go on his stream. Hang on. Oh, not that one. Hang on. I think I can't. Oh. Some of them were doing horrible things, and other men. Let's get these on. I don't want any echo or anything. Hang on.
You could talk
Window
about
capture.
what you did on the weekend and stuff like that. And I use the example of, say, someone at work. I don't know, so a female. It's like, oh, hey, yeah, I was over at the Renaissance Fair. I saw you over there. Yeah, it was a good time, whatever.
We're doing what Hamster does.
It wouldn't take long, especially if this woman thought you were creepy, to start imagining in her head. I'm not saying it happens, but I could see how it could.
Right.
She might go, why?
Right.
How come did he follow me?
Probably.
Is he stalking? You see how fast it could get carried away, right?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Rib guard.
Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Can't keep it together.
Rib grunt. Hello, Riggs is here.
Can't keep it together. Can't keep it together.
You can see how easily it could get carried away, right? Or you say good morning.
Sure, I don't know what you're talking about, but yeah.
To someone who greets you at the door for 10 years, and one day she takes whatever you say the wrong way.
Hang on, I got it.
Or you start talking about your personal life. You see my point, right? That's why you just don't do it.
Oh, man.
You know, whether you're gay, straight, transmission, anything, just go to work and work.
What's up, Ghost?
That's it.
Ghost, what's going on?
Kind of if you must, don't do it at work, right?
I'll do anything I want.
I say it all the time. Yeah, that's an interesting topic, but I don't think we should talk about it now.
Even though I made a fucking video about
anyway, so
not doing shit at work.
Teachers in Florida, this TikTok, at least a couple we're going to run through with Lauren here. Thank you, Lauren, for letting me borrow your video.
Awesome. Thanks, Ghost.
But it's like, here's the simple thing.
I'm rating
of course, these are teachers, so they wouldn't really actually know about having.
He rates me. He watches my shit.
What am I going to click the link for what, Polska? Good mother. Hello, good mother's here and Scotty's. Indy MGTOW, hello.
That's right.
Good mother. Yes, right. We should stream one of these days. I sent you a note, so we'll set something up whenever you have time.
Oh, Jesus.
It probably won't be a 7-hour marathon.
Can't say transmission.
So anyway, it seems very simple. And it seems like common sense. I
don't know if he's going to click on that link. Hey, Michael, what's up? Hey, good mother. Yeah, so we're all raiding on the Hamster stream right now. Oh, this should be fun. I left a link. I don't know. Hopefully he clicks it.
They don't care.
About what?
So let's get to the video here. This first one. I haven't. I've seen this one. I just am not familiar with it. But the next one I've been watching quite a bit. Go ahead.
So because I've been getting this question a lot lately, I am
from the children.
Oh no!
You've been getting the question a lot from the children.
Okay, I want to see this.
Use this space to answer it.
This space,
and that is as a preschool teacher, a drag king, and as a member of the LGBT community.
Excuse me, preschool. Preschool.
Oh.
These are kids. These are younger than 5-year-old kids.
Oh
and
no!
And she's a drag. I'm sorry. Did I misgender you? I didn't mean to do that. I'm not.
It's a
drag
rude. King. I've never heard of a drag king. Have you guys heard of that? It's always been drag queen. Always. I don't know.
Do I feel about the nude legislations for
Did she say nude legislation?
Or
you mean the bill that and now law that says nothing in it about don't say gay?
Mm-hmm.
The reporting of,
I mean, talk about propaganda.
Yeah, really.
These guys are good. Doesn't say that.
Don't say way.
Of transgender kids.
But, oh my God.
And while I don't see things like that too much in preschool.
Oh, hang on.
Uh-huh.
My opinion on it is.
I know, I saw that, Bob. That's
I
great.
don't care what the government tells me to do.
Really?
Oh.
What about the parents of the kids?
Yeah.
You care what they think? No. No, you don't.
And also, if you do this, then you will not be a teacher anymore. Thank God.
And that includes mental health and safety and emotional health and safety of my kids. I will.
They're not your kids.
They're not. Yeah. They're not.
You're not their parent.
No.
You are hired to do a job. And you will follow the law or you will lose.
All right, Bob.
Job.
Which she should.
Got it, Z?
She should be losing her job.
Pretty simple. If you were a hetero man with a bunch of preschoolers and you thought the best thing for them to be healthy and mentally good is to tell them that you like P&V, you would lose your job.
Quick.
Like that.
Yeah. Fast.
So why should it be any different?
It shouldn't be.
Because you're not that. You are a drag king.
I'll never let any child come through my classroom.
Yeah.
It's not your classroom.
Unloved or ashamed for who they are.
Yeah.
Unloved.
And
ashamed for who preschool kids.
Right.
I think they're worried about when's recess, when's lunch.
Yep.
I want to play with toys.
Yeah.
They're not thinking about which flavor they're going to be when they're adults.
Yeah. Michael, well, he does it to everyone all the time, so I'm doing it to him.
Everybody knows that. You know that. I know that. That person knows that. Everyone. So why do you insist upon telling them about your lifestyle?
Don't forget, you teachers, our property taxes are what also
because it's called indoctrination.
Yeah.
Everyone knows it. And now the people of Florida said enough of this bullshit.
I'm so in love with Florida.
But hamster is okay. If you don't like the law, elect people that will repeal it. There you go.
Yeah,
it's called democracy.
Keep your hands off our kids.
You don't like that.
Boots on the ground. Yeah,
right. You are at work. Why is this even coming up at all?
Exactly. That's my point. If you can't talk about certain things at work without seriously endangering or jeopardizing your career, how in God's name do these teachers think they can talk about stuff we can't talk about and talk about these things in front of children?
That's a good question.
In this case, this lovely teacher is a first grade teacher, 6-year-old kids. Do you really think they're worried about P and V or P and A or whatever? No.
What is that?
When's recess? Where's my juice box?
Yeah.
I want to take a nap. That kind of thing.
I like taking
I want to
naps.
play with toys.
Naps are good.
Etc.
Yeah.
They don't care.
I want to play with toys.
But you do. Because if you get them young...
That's better. Hey, you mob.
See?
As an elementary school teacher in Florida.
God help you. Florida. What? You just...
What? Okay. They're all fat. They're all overweight. They're all mentally unstable.
I wonder if this person still has its job. Hard to say. I mean, she doesn't go too crazy, but it's crazy enough. Oh, God. Look who's here. Brandon Trueblood.
Ike, sometimes.
Tell you about furries? I don't know. You're kind of the expert on that. So maybe you can...
Why not? Why not?
Like tell Maddie is here. Hello.
Yes.
Derpington and Tom Lightning. Hello. What is going on tonight, folks? Yeah, let's go back to this. This teacher.
Okay.
This new bill has really been weighing on me a lot.
She said weighing on me a lot.
Oh!
Gosh, darn it. See? It said it's weighing on me a lot. Now, I don't know what the personal pronouns here, so I don't want to offend.
I wonder if she's even read the bill.
It's easier.
I teach first grade.
First grade.
Another one.
Kids. Let's tell them about P and V or P and A or P and P.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Puñata and puñata.
Which means my classroom is one of the ones that will be directly affected.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
See, you done pushed too far. Not you particularly, but this whole thing.
Oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah.
Bit too far. And finally, they're getting some pushback.
Yeah, good.
And oh my God, DeSantis. Well, he goes home and dresses up in a certain German political party's uniform at night. We all know that, don't we? Yeah.
For those of you who haven't been in the classroom a while.
I haven't been in first grade for a long time.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But I wasn't thinking about, I wonder if I'm going to like boys better when I get older.
That was never a discussion.
No, didn't cross my mind.
No.
One of the things.
And I was in Catholic school,
So was I.
We didn't worry.
So was I.
What
Catholic.
the nuns got up to on weekends.
Catholic schoolboy here.
Or what our teachers, Ms. Columbus, I think her name was, I think it was third grade. She did tell us she was getting married.
Yeah.
Didn't say to who.
Yeah.
Or what. Or it.
Davina, you are exactly right. They can't. They don't know how to stand up at that age to their teachers. So, because all adults are like, you just listen to them. That's how at least I was when I was a kid. It's like they were adults, so we listened. So, yeah, I totally agree.
Off in your hobbies and maybe how long you've been a teacher, stuff like that.
It has like a little bio about us.
Yes.
Some of our favorite stuff, just so that you know who we are.
Why do we need that? Why?
It is talk about things that might be interesting to a 6-year-old child.
What the fuck?
For example, you have a cat, or I have a pet snake.
Sure.
Or I have a dog. I like to fish. I grow tomatoes. I have a lemon tree in my backyard.
Right.
I have a swimming pool.
Yo, JR.
I like to go hiking. I like to read books. I like to play chess.
Jeez, Polska's like...
I like to play instruments. I play piano.
Polska is spamming
million things you can
hamster.
talk about.
Oh, this is great.
To put in your bio. You can fill it in with all kinds of good stuff.
What's up, Chrome Dome?
I grew up in New York. And I moved to Florida because I don't like
We're rating
winter.
hamster this time.
Kids, do you know what winter is? I know that's a stupid question, but not if you're in Florida. A lot of kids is like, what? What's snow? We don't know.
Oh, jeez. All right, Indy.
Talk about a million different things. The one thing you can't talk about is what you do with your girlfriend.
That's a good point, Ike.
Or your transmission friend. Whatever. Seems simple.
Why do I have to choose?
But you done pushed it too far.
Father,
Now
you
got yourself a law.
Father, you can
See, if you
watch me,
just approached
and
it
we're
a little
watching
more.
Hamster at the same time.
Not as forward.
JR, Hamster.
Just ease it in. You see, you could have got away with it for you did.
Hamster doesn't have a StreamYard link, otherwise I just go over there. And he's doing his own thing, so I'm not going to spam my StreamYard on him.
Because that assembly line of indoctrination is no longer working.
Get that goddamn hamster on call. I know I
How
would.
do I do that next?
You just talk about stuff
you
that kids
don't.
would be interested in. 6-year-old children. Know your audience, dear. I'm sorry. Know your audience. Kids don't give a shit what you do with your girlfriend.
Yeah.
They don't care if you're a lesbian or whatever the hell you are. It doesn't matter.
Right.
Tell them about things they'd be interested in. Your cat.
Oh,
They'd
yeah.
be interested in that.
I love cats.
Not
Cats
what
rule.
you do with your husband or your wife.
Do I lie?
No.
You just don't need to talk
Just tell them
about
about everything else that might be interesting about you, appropriate to the age of the kids.
it. Yeah. Why is it even
Is that really
being
such
brought
a
up?
hard concept? Apparently it is, because the people of Florida decided to pass a law.
Oh, no.
You see.
And
Yeah.
not talk about my marriage?
Fine. Tell them you're married. Why do you have to go into great gory detail that you're a trans lesbian femme who's married to a trans XYZ and whatever?
Yeah,
Why
no.
do you have to say
Davina,
that?
yeah, he really doesn't.
Because you want to show them your lifestyle. You know, they're 6-year-old kids.
Just please quit. Save the children.
When people say they're grooming people, that's exactly what this is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get them while they're young.
Exactly. That's all it is.
Do I pretend I'm single?
Why is this even a question?
No. Just talk about other things in your life that they might find interesting.
Why are you bringing
Because
it
I
up?
guarantee they don't fucking care
Right.
who you're married to.
Fuck, dude. Stream
Do
hoppers.
I invalidate my spouse's stance?
No.
What?
Just say you're married. So
Yeah.
what?
As a trans femme person?
Trans femme person.
Fucking shit, dude.
If that were to come up, how would you explain what a trans femme person is to a 6-year-old child? Just curious. How would you go about doing that?
Oh my god.
Well, it doesn't matter. You
Hey,
can't do
Chris.
it anymore.
Chris, I'm rating
He's
Hamster's
from Florida.
live stream.
Or do I put my job on the line?
Yeah.
Well, if you talk about that stuff, you do.
Yeah, you do.
So here's an idea. Don't.
To introduce myself.
I think I've made my point. Talk about other stuff.
By your name. Introduce yourself
Age
by your
appropriate
name.
to the audience.
Why do you
It's
need to
pretty
throw
easy.
Why do you need to throw your fucking sexuality out at the first fucking second that someone talks to you? Why is that a thing?
Unless her entire life is devoid of anything else interesting except her identity. Think about that.
Thanks, Father. Appreciate
How
that.
fucking scary is that?
What am I supposed to do?
Not talk about
Not
it.
talk about what you do with your stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
Just like a man who is a straight guy. You don't talk about what you do with your junk.
Right.
Simple.
Right.
It's pretty easy, isn't it?
Fuck.
But it's so hard that the people of Florida had to pass a fucking law.
Yeah. God.
Think about that.
It's fucking stupid.
I don't know.
There is
Yeah. Bob, no, he's not. It's fine.
I think I've beaten the horse.
He'll see it
Let's
later.
go to this clip here.
He'll see it later.
Florida teacher. I don't want to have to hide my personal life from my students. Would you have to hide your personal life, say, from people you work with, especially if it got anywhere near any
Why
kind
do
of
you need to
sexual
be
stuff? Yes, you
spilling
would.
your personal
That
life?
would be called sexual harassment.
Why would you be spilling your personal life to these children? I'm wondering if these fuckers don't have anyone else in their life to talk to. If they're just that socially inept that they have to go to kids to make them feel better. You see what I'm saying?
Grooming.
God.
A gay Florida kindergarten teacher on Tuesday said he worries. Are we misgendering? I don't know. He worries he will have to shield his personal life from his young students under the state's new parental rights and education law, which has been dubbed the "Do Not Say Gay" law. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you do have to shield your personal life. God. Because it's irrelevant to the task at hand. Your task is to teach kids how to read, how to write, how to draw, etc. You're not to indoctrinate them with your particular personal lifestyle.
Nope. Or your politics or your opinions.
And it went so far that they had to pass the law.
Yeah.
Quote, God. As educators, we build relationships with our kids. And in order to build relationships, you talk about your home life. You talk about what you do. No, you fucking don't.
No.
Not with respect to anything sexual.
No.
Or lifestyle. Here's an idea, Mr. Florida kindergarten teacher. Talk about how you went surfing.
Sure.
Talk about how you went to the Keys and you saw sharks or something. Yeah. What'd you do all weekend? Well, I went swimming in the Gulf of Mexico and a fish bit me on the butt or something. Oh, okay.
Fish bit me on the butt.
Why do you have to talk about other stuff? Age appropriate stuff. That's what you talk about.
Because I really think they don't have any friends to talk to about this stuff. So they use little children because these teachers never actually grew up mentally. They're not mentally advanced enough to be adults. They're still children. And so they spill out on the children and they, parentalize them? Parentalize them?
Boarding this weekend. Well, you don't. I went paddleboarding this weekend. Okay. Good for you. Oh, but did I tell you I'm gay and I'm married to a dude? But doesn't matter. These are fucking 5-year-old kids. I mean, I just don't see where these people have a leg to stand on here. This is just so ridiculous. Continuing. It truly makes me feel like I'm not trusted as a professional.
Indoctrination. Groom them. Yep. Well, hi, guys. Kind of in retch mode. Forgot to say hello.
Evidently, you weren't.
'Tis when hamster transformed.
Pass a law.
SS3 flaming
hamster.
Bro.
And what's professional about telling kindergartens that you're gay? Well, what's professional about that? Is that professional? You go to work and you tell everybody you're gay? Okay, you might be able to get away with it at work. Among adults, maybe.
Who aren't even really
you don't
adults
talk about
anymore
any
these
of
days.
that shit at work. Do you get my drift, though?
Yeah.
Quote, I know my kindergarten standards through and through, and nowhere in our curriculum does it have anything about teaching sexual orientation or exactly.
Then why is it being brought up?
So then you shouldn't be teaching about it.
Yeah.
Then, should you?
Fuck, dude.
He doesn't even know. He just
Jesus.
Killed his own argument.
God.
This person added the worries about the direct impact the law will have on his young students, some of whom have LGBT family members. Why don't you let the family members deal with that? Why don't you do your fucking job?
Yeah.
And if they have a gay parent, let the parent work out when they want to tell the children about it. Yeah. Seems easy to me. What do you? Oh my God. Gunside 1, a preschooler is not thinking about gender. Exactly. At that, what? Until you're about, what, 10 or so, girls have cooties and boys are icky. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
This is indoctrination. That's all it is.
Yeah, it is.
I think we all understand that.
It totally is.
Well,
Woody Allen is their idol.
Who's that other guy? Roman Polanski also is a big idol of.
God.
You know what I'm saying.
It's all conditioning through constant exposure. The more you're exposed to something, yeah, it impresses on them. Yep. Disgusting.
This kind of shit in front of children.
Disgusting.
Number one, they don't know what the hell you're talking about. Number two, they don't care.
No.
I could see little Johnny. Oh,
Yeah.
Mrs. So-and-so or Ms. or Z or whatever.
Caesar.
Are you married? Yes.
Are you
I've been
married?
married for 3 years. Cool. Done. What?
Done. I'm fucking done with you.
I'm not married in the traditional way, little Johnny. I'm married to a woman. See, I'm a trans femme. See? What does that mean? Oh, it means I... Explain that then.
No.
Never ends.
No.
I wasn't going to do this one.
No.
Oh, God.
No.
Heard of this? Okay, I don't really have a lot of time, but I'm going to look this one up.
No.
That's her name. Claire Harris.
The pans are safe. What?
Claire Harris has this little website.
Oh, no. Who is
You
this?
can hear the audio, but...
Say no to MGTOW. Ooh.
And she apparently likes to cherry pick certain things.
Oh, come on.
Certain men who do horrible, horrible things to people. And somehow tie that back into the fact that they might not have had a girlfriend.
Or a father.
See where I'm going with this. So I might do something about this weekend because, you can cherry pick all you want. I've got stories here.
Man.
This is brand new.
Did
you see
really
this
quick,
one yet?
guys? It's my dream to someday get like a reaction video or a response video to one of my videos from a bitch like this. Oh man, I can't wait for the day. I cannot wait for that day. It's so great. And I'm kind of honestly surprised it hasn't happened yet. Like, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I thought, I don't know, I just thought someone somewhere would see it. I would love that. I want that interaction. I want the, what is it, the algorithms and shit. Oh man, fuck, that'd be great.
The young man was rushed to a hospital where he passed away from his injuries.
Uh-oh.
So here's a picture of the two together. Are we to assume that all female OnlyFans models are murderers? Would that be a fair thing?
Yeah. Right.
Oh, this one might be.
Yeah.
Not all of them.
Right.
Yet, Claire believes that a few corner case examples of men who lost their shit and did horrible stuff is indicative of all men doing what they want with their own.
Of course.
See? Isn't that convenient?
Of course. Because that's the easy way.
How about this?
It's the easy way. There can't be any fucking, gray area.
13-year-old girl arrested in connection
Hang on,
in the
guys.
robbery and assault of a 76-year-old woman.
What? The fuck?
Oh, you didn't hear this one?
No, I didn't.
Watch this video. It's really hard to see, but you can see it if you look.
Okay.
So what's going on there is she's trying to keep these kids from getting in. This is her apartment or whatever.
Oh, God.
And so they force the door open.
Whoa.
As you can see. And they assault her. Boom. Grab her
Ow.
purse and run off. She broke her hip.
Oh.
So are we to assume all teen girls are
Right.
doing this?
Right.
Are we?
Yes.
No.
Oh. Whoops.
What about this one? Remember this one?
Thank you.
13 and 15-year-old
I
girl
hope so.
arrested for murder after using
Thank you,
a stun
Father.
gun to rob Uber Eats driver and cause the crash that killed a man.
Yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I
This
remember
guy?
that one. Remember that one.
Family man, had a big family.
Father, Susan saw my 3.5-hour stream and decided to off it. Oh, man. Lame.
Teenage girls. So are we to assume? Paint that broad brush. All teen girls are murderers.
Yeah.
Is that what we're supposed to think?
Good for nothing.
Really?
Good
I don't
for
think so.
nothing. Yeah, Pepperidge Farms remembers. That's right. That's right.
16-year-old Skylar Niece. Stabbed to death by her two best friends because they didn't like her anymore.
Oh,
There she is.
damn.
Skylar Niece. Murdered by her friends.
Ouch.
Are we to assume then that all teen girls are going to murder people?
Apparently, a lot of teen
'Cause
girls
when
are doing
you
this
say
shit.
This
Yeah.
example of a man who happened to be maybe of a certain lifestyle, doing what he wants with his own life, and you say all men.
Hey, Dak. Dak, I'm rating I'm rating hamster stream. I'm pulling a hamster, and I'm raiding streams.
All teen girls are going to come up and kill their best friend? Or would these be corner cases?
Real life mean girls. Yeah, that's true.
What do you think?
Fucking A. Let's pin this. Pin message.
Chris Mitchell, the king of Canada.
Emperor of
There's no
Canada.
other way to end this insanity.
Actually.
Yep. It is insane, really. Free Ross is here. Hello. YouTube recommended me a debate Chronic did back in February with some leftists. I read the comments and I was at a week. Well, you know, undead Chronic. What are you going to do? Finish it. It's here. Well, yeah, everyone is capable of doing horrible things. Very few
man.
teen girls go out and kill people or assault.
Yeah, Father.
Very few.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. Unless you're watching him at the same time and have it up, like loud or something like that, then I think we should be good.
By normal people when this stuff happens.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's horrible.
Brother
People
won
involved,
fast.
obviously, there's something wrong with people who do that.
The Purge.
But you'll notice in these stories that we've been talking about lately, they never bring up the fact
Yeah.
that those guys
Yeah.
are mentally ill.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes even diagnosed
Yes. Yes.
to be mentally ill.
Yes.
But let's not talk about that.
No.
Let's talk about the fact that they didn't have a girlfriend.
Or father,
Because
maybe.
that fits our agenda
Right.
better,
Right.
doesn't it?
Right.
Oh, is Scotty streaming now? Okay, we can go over there.
He's
King
coming.
Canada. Oh,
Yes.
Primo Living BC says he's the. Okay, well, now we're going to get in a pissing match. Get out the yardsticks. And
Here we
start
go.
measuring.
Here we go. Let's see it. Let's see it.
Let's see. I can't. For some reason, it's not letting me click on it. Okay, I suppose is Scotty live now? All right, let's go look.
Let's watch.
But
Let's
anyway, go to
watch.
this Claire
Let's watch.
Harris channel
Oh man.
and listen to the way she slanders.
He's streaming your stream.
Is that the right word? Slander.
Excellent,
The
Bob.
way
Yes.
Basically
Well done.
says all men doing
Well done,
what they
Bob.
want with their own lives are the same. They're murderers and terrorists. Blah blah blah. What a bunch of bullshit.
Rad.
Right.
Rad. I'm rating.
Scotty.
I'm rating hamster stream.
Scotty's side, right? Is that what it is? Let's see. Stop sharing.
And he's
that.
coming here. He's coming here now.
Scotty's.
Scotty took over.
Yes, you can type hamster. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scotty's side. Oh, he is live.
Oh.
Look at this.
Oh.
Hey.
Ah!
That's right. I'm here now, you bitch.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. I'm raiding you. I'm raiding you, hamster.
Then we should
I'm
just
raiding
go
you.
on his channel. Oops.
Oh man.
What?
I'm raiding him. I'm raiding him. Can you hear me? Is he there?
Oh God.
What? Does he see it? Yes. Yes.
I've never been rated before.
Yeah!
This is a first. So what's going on, man?
Woo. Oh man.
I don't know. Should we talk smack about this dude for a while
Yeah. Yeah.
while we're streaming his stream?
Yeah.
Don't cross the stream.
I'm already streaming your stream.
That's
We're
good.
streaming.
Oh,
the
he's
streams
got my audio and everything,
of
so
the-
I can't even
of the
play him
stream.
back. Oh, I see what he's doing. I get it. Yeah. No, there.
Yeah.
Damn stream. Chrome Dome Omega.
Oh, thanks, hamster.
Hamster. All right.
Thanks, hamster.
Well, Scotty, you want to invite me on?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah. Bitch.
Let's go over to Scotty's.
Okay,
what's
here we
going
go.
on.
Here we
At
go.
least I don't have to hold down the whole fort.
Oh man.
All right. Let me get that.
We got him,
Get the
guys.
Linky, stinky Linky.
We got him, guys.
All right.
We got him, guys.
Here you go. I will see you guys.
Hey,
this
Father.
weekend. Maybe good mother, and let's go over to Scotty's. And,
Hey, what's up, brother? Can
Hey,
you
man.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sith is here.
I
You
got
guys
the
have a good
YouTube
night.
channel on your
Talk to you
stream
soon.
muted so that I can talk to
Oh,
you
wait, I
here.
gotta hit
So
the
I'm not
button.
going to be able to see a lot of what's going on.
Oh, okay. All right. Oh, so he ended. All right.
Oh, he ended
Raid
already?
raid successful. Hang on, guys. Let me switch. Do we have it? There we go. There we go. What's up? What's up, man?
What's up?
We got
All right,
him.
here, let me catch up here.
Okay. We got him. We got him. Oh shit.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh god.
Well, I'll just stick on StreamYard here right now with you.
Oh.
And the
Okay.
comments aren't showing up, though.
Yeah,
with
so what I do is I actually do them separately. So
Okay.
it's so I can kind of like go back and forth and I can put my logo up in that corner there. And here we go. Here he is. The man that I rated successfully.
I can't believe you did. What the hell are you doing? I mean, I can't even rip on you if you're streaming me.
No.
Then I can't hear myself.
Oh, shit.
That
Dr.
way, it's
Ginger
good.
Hamster, did you just get done to you what you did to me, you freaking ginger fuck?
I wouldn't have done it. I don't know what you're talking about, Father.
Oh shit.
I would never do such a thing.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
shit.
it was hilarious, man. He was sitting there trying to stream me while teaching me the ins and outs of what I'm supposed to be doing, and then I caught on to it later. It was pretty damn funny, actually.
Oh man. Well,
So what's up, you greaseball?
so I was
Scotty.
starting to stream and then they're like, "Oh, hamster starting." I'm like, "God, motherfucker, dude! Every fucking time."
Dude, we're getting to a point where it's going to be hard to not overlap with
I
one
know.
another.
I know. Everybody's
And
streaming.
it's not out of disrespect. There ain't nobody out there among you guys that are doing it because of any other reason than you decided you wanted to get on. And sometimes we're
Right.
going to overlap. It's
Yeah.
just going to happen.
Yeah.
No, I do it particularly to drown out Scotty. That's what I do.
See?
I'm a bitch like that.
See this piece of
I
shit,
am.
you motherfucker.
I know. I know.
Oh man.
I was
I love
thinking
it.
about starting a PayPal for Hamster to get a golden hamster wheel.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, hamsters are cool, man. Who doesn't like hamsters?
me.
I had one
That's
growing
true.
up. I had one
They're cute
growing
and
up.
cuddly.
Sat there right by my light brights. You guys remember light brights?
Oh, those things were awesome.
yeah.
Those things were awesome. Are they still around? Are they still a
I
thing?
don't think I haven't seen them. It would probably be a vintage thing. I still have my Teddy Ruxpin pin.
What?
Yeah, and I still have my Pound Puppy.
Whoa.
Remember Pound Puppies?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I
God,
give
no,
my Pound
that's-
Puppy to my 11-year-old boy, and I still have my Teddy Ruxpin pin in storage in a tote.
Wow.
I had a G.I. Joe back in the 60s.
I got a G.I. Joe lunchbox.
Cool.
I had the real thing. You know, he didn't have any parts though. Yeah.
And I still
was a-
have
he-
my.
he was
you
a-
guys
he was a
remember,
new-
you guys remember Beta Cord versus VHS back in the day?
I
Of
was
course.
not that. No.
I
You
still
weren't
have my
born,
original
Scotty. I
Beta
was
Cord,
born.
guys. I still have it.
Wow. Wow.
Beta was
So-
actually a better format, but the VHS
Yeah.
one, I don't know.
So
why.
Beta Cord versus VHS was the same as the HD DVD
'Cause of
Blu-ray that we
porn.
saw, in the late 2000s.
Because
Pretty
of
much.
porn.
You're right. You're right, Scotty. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Because it was easier and yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we could go into gory detail, but the beta was actually a better system.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. I have not
But
had any
But
experience.
still, it was 525 interlaced crappy video. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't even watch it. It's terrible. Even when they got to like the forehead, hi-fi, I had a I had a VCR,
Yeah.
and I had a bunch of freaking tapes because it was like Blockbuster, one of those places going out
oh,
of
nice.
business. So I
Yeah.
went and bought. They were like $1 a crack. So I bought like a box full of movies.
Yeah.
And I tried to watch one, the VHS. I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding? We used to think this was good. Oh my God. Yeah. Once
Dude,
we
that
get
was-
spoiled.
Wasn't that the best, though, growing up? I know it's a different time, which actually, in the grand scheme of things, was not long ago at all, where you go into a Blockbuster or
Yeah.
Video Corner or
Yep.
Corner Video, what have you. You sit there and you try to pick your movie you wanted to do, and they only had a certain amount of copies. So if it was like a hot new game or movie, you had to get there early.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, man, I remember that shit. I cannot believe. And I argued with one of my sergeants when I was in Iraq. I said, eventually, now this was in 2011. I said, eventually, you're going to get to the point where movie theaters will become obsolete because people can sit there with the convenience of a button, push something. They don't have to leave their house. They don't have to spend gas. They don't have to go to the movie theater. They don't have to buy the movie theater condiments and all that shit. He's like, oh, no. I didn't want it to happen. I love going to the theater. Okay, I did because, you know, we're all of the age where, you know, shit was different and you went to a theater and it was a damn good time. I mean, I always had fun at theater. Loved it. But where society's going and whatnot, you got to really pick and choose what you want to do if you want to do that. It's just where I live in Nebraska, we also had a drive-in. You guys remember drive-in theaters?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it was so cool to connect that to your window and then hear it. Or if you had really good stereo, you could plug in the stereo station. And have
later on they had the little FM thing that they broadcast the sound on.
Yeah, dude, I had so much fun doing those. It was always like a double header, if that's what you want to call it. That's baseball. I know it was a double feature. They always had two movies.
Yep.
And
I remember seeing the original Friday the 13th at a
the original?
Whoa.
The original. Like 1980, 1979.
Wow. The last time I remember going Hamster was when Independence Day came out in 95.
Cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
and it was I can't remember what the other feature of it was. It might have been Twister. I can't remember. If you remember Twister.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I took my kid to see that.
Yeah, and then tornado swept through and it took it all down. And they didn't have, you know, the funds, whatever the case was. They didn't find it economically feasible to rebuild it, which I don't blame them because nobody fucking does anything anymore outside of, you know, their phones and whatnot. And I'm guilty too. You know, I'm on my laptop a lot or I play video games, but a lot of people like, you know how people used to talk bad about comics, video games, movies, and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing as it was as a newspaper back in the 50s and 60s. I mean, if they had what we had now back then, guys, that's why I try not to bitch about it because it would have caught steam then too.
Oh yeah.
If they had the shit that we had now. So if we say, oh, when we were growing up, if we would have had cell phones when we were growing up, we would have been begging our parents for that shit too instead of a 10-foot spaghetti cord and a fucking answering machine.
Oh God, yeah. Are you kidding?
Or a rotary phone where it took
you. Hey, Mommy, can't we get a push button phone? This rotary phone is so old.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, I mean, Scotty, you're a younger guy, I think, but there was a time where you couldn't actually buy a telephone. You had to rent it from the freaking telephone company.
Right.
This was pre-1986, I think.
Yeah.
And so you'd have to pay a rental fee for the phone. You couldn't just plug the phone in. You had to have a guy come out, screw it on. So it was way different.
So kind of like, isn't that kind of how like your modems and shit work nowadays? You rent it.
Oh yeah, like your AT&T or whatever. Yeah, like this is what I have now. Yeah,
right.
Back when I first started, like you guys, we had the dial-up. You could be on the phone because the phone was inaccessible unless you were rich enough to have what was called a party line back in the day, which I never was. Those rich kids had the you could have two people on at the same time.
Dude, I was so spoiled and I wanted to be online so much. My dad actually paid for another line just so I could have my internet access.
Man.
I was spoiled.
That, man, because you ain't that much younger than I am.
Yeah.
You privileged bastard.
I know. Privileged.
Hamster, okay.
So
people
privileged.
were calling who was it the other day? They were calling someone old, and I said, if he's old, what the fuck am I? Father Time. But if I'm Father Time, what the fuck is Hamster?
hey guys, we're gonna get Cowboy in here. All right.
Bring it on.
What's up, Cowboy? There he is.
You've got mail.
Yep.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. I just pissed in your fucking 5-gallon cowboy hat. I hope it's water fucking resistant.
Oh yeah. Hey, Father Saunders, I had a quick question for you. You had mentioned that you're like a prolific gamer. Have you ever heard? Okay, what does up down A B left
Contra.
right?
Yeah.
Contra.
Yeah. Okay.
Contra code.
Right.
The Contra code.
That's the Contra code. I'll give you the code to Mike Tyson's Punch Out too. 007-373-5963. Plug that into your Mike Tyson fucking Nintendo.
Wow.
You go right to Mike Tyson.
Okay, here's an obscure one. Down R up LYB.
I don't know that one.
Street Fighter 2.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Super Nintendo.
My jam growing up, even though I loved Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter, my jam was Killer Instinct.
Dude, Killer Instinct was the shit. That was the shit. Man, I remember when it like first came out in the arcade, dude. Just the hype. The hype was real.
And then they came out with it on the 64. It was called Killer Instinct Gold.
Yeah.
And they swapped out Indian guy for Cinder on that
Oh,
game.
really?
I know because I still fucking own it.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. I don't own every game. I wish I wouldn't have, sold, gave away, or had stolen a lot of shit that I had growing up.
Yeah.
Especially my baseball, football, basketball cards, because I had Michael Jordan's rookie. I had Patrick Ewing's rookie. I still have Barry Bonds rookie, Ken Griffey Jr. rookie, Bo Jackson, and Barry Sanders rookie. But there's a lot that I lost over the time. I wouldn't even know where to go to try to make a profit off that, because it's a very cutthroat business, trading cards, from what I understand. So I just keep it. I have all my dad's LPs, all of his old records. My dad was born in the 40s, so all of his records.
Shit.
I have all his records scored, man.
Damn,
so,
that's awesome. All right, I'm gonna bring the Emperor of Canada in here. 1 second.
Oh, Mr. Mitchell.
Yes, there he is.
Bow down before him.
Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Oh fuck! What a crazy fucking week it's been, dude. Crazy.
It's been a good week for me. It's been a great week, actually. How about you guys?
30 Thursday. Holy shit.
I know. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right. I mean, it started off awesome, man. I had to get my asshole looked at through a colonoscopy.
Oh, God.
Well, that
it was awesome,
fantastic.
Man. It was great.
Did you have the nurse in there looking? Oh, my God. Look at his balls. Oh, my God.
Well, you're actually put under, so you don't see or feel nothing.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
I was just about to ask you, do they apply local anesthesia, or did they put you on?
What it is, I'll explain to you guys, because I never thought I would do this, but I have really bad lately, because I'm comfortable here with you guys, irritable bowel type shit, where I'm constantly gassy and I'm on the toilet 4 or 5 times a day for about 20, 30 minutes at a time.
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm tired of it. I don't know if it's a food allergy, an infection, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So,
IBS?
So thanks to the VA, I went in. And what they do is they give you an anesthetic. So you pretty much lay on your side in a gown. So no one's going to see your balls and shit unless they actually try to look. And even if they did, you wouldn't know it because you're knocked out, and then they wake you up. Now, the hardest thing about this, guys, was the day before. You have to take 4 Dulcolax pills, and then you have to drink an entire 238-gram bottle of Miralax mixed with Gatorade.
Oh, God.
So it's like a waterfall out of your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you have to be completely evacuated, so they have, the best picture they can get.
Yeah.
Now, they did find some what's called colon polyps. My dad had the same thing, so they'll send those in and make sure they're not cancerous.
Oh, shit.
No worry, guys. No worry.
Okay. Okay.
No, I'm not worried about it.
All right.
Polyps are, kind of common. And I didn't feel there was no soreness, so it's not like my butthole was sore outside of all the wiping and shitting I did. But they were able to, it's like a tiny fiber optic cable that like goes in there, and they're able to look at things on a camera and whatnot, because I'm just to the point where, like, if you guys know, I have hyperhidrosis. I take a medication for it because I sweat constantly. And I did that since I was 17. Well, when I turned 40, I'd had enough. Well, this thing with my bowels or my intestines or whatever's going on, I fucking had enough. I've dealt with it too long.
Yeah.
So what can I do? First thing to do, what you're supposed to do when you turn 40 anyway, is you get that. Not saying you have to, but guys, it's really not bad. For me, my lower left abdomen was sore. I'm guessing that's where they pulled the polyps from for about 2 days. And then after that, it was like right now I'm fine.
Okay.
Quick comment, or really a question. Okay, so Father Saunders, you did have a colonoscopy, and they found polyps. How do they remove them? Did they cut them? They zap them?
They remove them based on that fiber optic cable. I don't know if it grabs it or cuts and burns it at the same time, but the technology they have now. But with that same camera that goes in there, there's also a tool attached to it that can remove the polyps on the way.
Yeah. One of my grandfathers unfortunately passed away from colon cancer at 51 years old.
It's no joke.
I hear colon
prostate or colon.
I hear colon cancer is what is it, like the number 3 or number 4 killer of men or something?
Yep, right next to testicular cancer, or what's the other one?
Wow.
Probably prostate.
It's one of the big ones, yeah.
Prostate is the big one.
Do you know what's awesome is that this conversation, who the fuck would have thought we'd be talking about our assholes and prostates?
Exactly.
Well, as emperor, I don't shit, just like the guy in North Korea.
Right.
But when you do, it smells like roses. It's beautiful.
That's right.
Well, I'm glad I have a very active, bowel sequence, if you will, because there's people that go days without it and their bowels are all fucked up. Can't do that. But
my sister, my sister gives me a hard time. It's like, I'm usually 2-3 times a day. Sometimes, most of the time.
Actually, they say that's the healthiest is a couple of times a day. But when it gets to 4 or 5, dude, it's like, dude, I'm wasting an hour and a half a day on the fucking toilet. I got to do something.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. But I mean, there's always the good morning constitutional, and then usually
I never had that, Amster.
Couple hours later.
I never had that. The
drink
proverbial things that you see in commercials or movies where the man gets up, shit, shower, and shave, right?
Yeah.
I never shit in the morning, ever.
I do.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the biggest thing.
I wish I could to get it out of the way.
Yeah.
But one of my issues was too, guys, why I went and got checked out is because I don't ever feel like I fully evacuate. I feel like there's more gas or shit in there no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
And that feeling of constantly not feeling that you fully got it all out every day, all day, it's fucking annoying as shit, guys.
That sucks. Yeah,
it's
that fucking sucks.
God awful terrible. So we'll find out another week or so, make sure everything comes back. And if everything's normal, which he said everything was normal as far as his initial, glances.
Good.
He's going to send me to a GI tract to see if, maybe there's a food I have an allergy to. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what that means, Father Saunders. You know what that means if you don't feel fully evacuated, right? Each and every time after you use the bathroom, you know what that means.
That
means that you're secretly gay.
No, it means I'm secretly full of shit.
Did you enjoy the colonoscopy? Did you wake up by any chance during the procedure?
I know what you're getting at, Cowboy. You're talking about getting your shit fucking pushed in. You kiss my ass.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
Whoa.
Yeah. Anyway. The rest of the insanity.
I have never looked back at someone giving me a reach around, so it ain't gay.
No.
No. It's all. It's not gay. It's for medicine. For health.
I mean,
I want to tell you about one more thing too, just in case you guys have guys on here that are curious. I've had a vasectomy too. I can tell you about all that too.
Oh, nice. That's interesting.
You guys want to hear about it?
Actually,
do you still launch the soldiers, or the soldiers are not there anymore?
That's why I brought it up, because a lot of guys got questions. So I went in and they give you a pill that kind of relaxes you, I think the day before or the day of. And you go in, and of course I chose a male doctor. I don't want a female doctor doing it. You don't feel anything except for about 5 seconds when they pull on your vas deferens tubes. I about bent the fucking bar on that one because I felt the pressure.
Oh.
It was, but you don't feel it. It's like a lot of guys are like, oh my God, is it this? Is it that? No, just outside of that 5 seconds, guys, I didn't feel nothing. And then they'll put 1 or 2 stitch in there, and it'll look kind of like the size of a pea, and then get down in the size and be normal again. And it can be anywhere between a day, maybe 2. Sometimes if something happens wrong, up to a week of recovery or whatnot. Now, you still climax as normal as it ever was before you did it. You just have no active swimmers. That's the only difference, guys.
Right.
So where do they go? Where do they go?
They want you to ejaculate at least 10 times and go in at 6 weeks to test your sperm. And then they want to do it again at 12 weeks to make sure. That's how it
10
works.
times?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Do this.
That's it.
I have a quick question, a serious question. Do the spermatozoa, do they just remain in your testes, or where do they go?
Well, that's a good question, but I know that any sperm that you ejaculate from is no longer fertile at all.
Yeah.
So it looks the same, it feels the same, but it's not fertile. There's
no
active.
Yeah. So from what I understand, like, because there's sperm and there's semen, and when it all happens, they just kind of all mix together and fly out, and the semen doesn't get blocked, so you still throw that out.
Yeah, you still throw it all out. It looks just like a
right.
typical ejaculation.
There's just no sperm there, and so yeah, and they remain, and from what I understand, if they're not used, they just die off, and your body like reabsorbs it or something.
Yep.
So
of course, there's always like that 0.01% chance that something can happen. Now, vasectomy for a guy, the reason why it's more safe for a guy to do that as opposed to a woman getting her tubes tied is because, well, that can be undone on a woman too, but it's less complicated for a guy. You can actually spend money if you really wanted to and get your vasectomy undone and have kids again. I have seen it. I'm not saying it's 100%, but or to do that, the only issue is it's going to cost you a lot of money to undo it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 10 grand is what it cost him.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Whoa.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That's the amount I heard too was $10K.
Dang.
With my VA, I got my vasectomy for $50 out of pocket. So I'm like, fuck yeah, take my balls, dude.
Shit.
Well, that doesn't matter. You have 3 children, isn't that right, Father Saunders?
Well, if you count the ones I adopted, I have 6.
No, I'm sorry. I mean biological. Those that pertain to you.
Biological 3. You guys were introduced to my son Sage. If you got on my stream this weekend,
I did not.
So you're, yeah. Okay, never mind.
13, 11, and 8. They'll be 14, 12, and 9 this summer.
Wow. Crazy.
Then my oldest adopted are going to be 24 and 22 and 19.
Damn. Full house, dude. Full house.
No, because divorce happened, so there's no full house here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oops.
Oh no, you're good.
Father Saunders, if I may ask you quickly, another 2 questions. Have you ever did you ever play Jaws? Remember Jaws for regular Nintendo?
That game sucks.
Jaws?
No, I never.
Jaws. Remember Jaws?
The only movie series that came out that I played was Karate Kid and Goonies. I never played Jaws.
Okay. And then do you remember 007 for Nintendo 64? I used to love that game.
Oh yeah.
GoldenEye 007 is what revolutionized 4-player split screen co-op, which needs to come back, and first person shooting. It did fantastic on the Nintendo 64. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. I'm getting old. Last time I played was like Nintendo 64.
Well,
time ago.
Nintendo 64, and this is no offense to anyone who likes Nintendo. I don't care if you like Nintendo, Xbox, PC, PlayStation. I don't care, because what affects one platform can affect the other. We're all gamers.
Yeah.
We all have that in common. We might give each other shit, kind of like Army and Marines does. We give each other shit, but we actually support each other, right?
I'm literally gaming right now.
Well, Nintendo 64 was the last good console I believe Nintendo made. I dropped it after that, and that's a big Nintendo guy growing up my entire childhood. I went to PlayStation and never looked back.
I actually enjoyed the GameCube. I did.
Oh, really?
What's that?
Did you ever play Crazy Taxi for GameCube?
Probably. I think so. I played Crazy Taxi on the Dreamcast first.
Oh, you know what? Maybe it's Dreamcast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I did play it on that. A friend of mine had a Dreamcast, and back in the day, you know, the burned CDs were new. That was the new thing.
Sure.
But I don't know how people did it, but there was like no like pirate protection on these Dreamcast games, so people were just downloading the games and burning them on CDs, and my buddy did that. He had so many Dreamcast games, didn't own one of them.
Sure. Smart man.
Yeah.
Pennies on the dollar.
And this was back, dial up, so he waited to get those games, man.
Sure.
But my first experience on quote unquote high speed internet at the time was actually Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Wow.
Back on PSP. And that game was a shit. Not the newer ones. The newer ones could suck the farts out of an asshole. Okay, the old ones were fucking
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They were really good.
Have any of you guys played, or Scotty, you said you played the Dreamcast. Have you ever played a game? I'm sorry, guys, I can't remember the name of it. You're like a little monkey and you're in like a ball and you go around and you
Monkey Ball?
Fly around. What's it called?
Monkey Ball?
Is it Monkey Ball? Yeah, maybe.
I think so.
Oh, that was the coolest game. You try to get like these bananas and you want to land on the double O, the what's it called, the bullseye and all that.
Hey, Father.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom. What
Can you see it?
What do you got?
Oh, can you look at the screen? He has the game.
Oh yeah, you got it for Xbox.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I still got
you want me to go get my PS2 copy and show you that one?
Yep. Yeah, I got my. I still have a few console games sitting over here.
What about you, Hamster? Did you play?
Yeah.
Let's see. What was your Atari? Or what were you guys playing back then? Pong.
We're playing with ourselves. Yeah, Pong and Atari, and there was another one I can't remember. But we did play Pong. That would have been in the mid '70s, probably.
I was thinking early '80s, but yeah.
Wait, I think it was in the '70s, but whatever. And I actually played some of the original, console type deals, like the stand-up machines, Mario Brothers, Pac-Man.
I was just gonna ask you that. That's awesome.
Galaga, is that what they were? Galaga.
I love that game. I love that.
Asteroids was another one that was fun.
Yeah,
that was a good time.
Yeah,
that was also like black and white. What, 8-bit maybe?
All right, I'm going to show you guys just a couple games.
Yeah,
I'm not going to break that shit out like I did the other day on my stream because I got into my totes and it took me a half hour to clean that shit up the next day.
That was your fault. That was your fault. You got drunk.
So here's Star Wars Battlefront for the PlayStation. So
there it is.
Of your Xbox there, Scotty.
Yep.
There's for the PS2. The first one was also fucking really good.
Yeah.
And I want to show you guys something that you may not have known. The very first Diablo actually came out on PlayStation as well as PC. I have that one too. Diablo 2 did not come out on the consoles. It only came out on PCs.
Yeah. Wow, nice, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking I remember playing Diablo 1 on the PC, but that was after I started playing Diablo 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, geez, there used to be a oh god, it was so much fun too. I think it was like that one. You remember Terminator 2 where they're sitting in that game and they're flying the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that. Whatever that was called. I used to do that.
Pilot Wings?
I don't know what the hell it was, but I don't think I had the sit down one, but I don't know. I've been in the sit down one, but there was a stand up one at the 7-Eleven where I lived, and I used to go in there and play. It was fucking fun.
Yeah.
Right? You're flying the jet and you're blowing shit up. That was great.
Dude,
that was in the mid
'80s.
Exist? Oh God, I don't know. I'm sure somewhere. I think in St. Louis they have like a classic arcade thing where they have pinball and all kinds of shit.
There's a place here in Portland. Oh shit! Now I'm blanking. God damn it! It's very, very popular, but it's like a retro arcade.
Like an arcade?
Yeah.
Yeah, like an arcade. They have like the old school sit down and play the Pac-Man and all that.
Yeah, they have those there. Upstairs is pretty much all pinball, and I think there's a couple like Dance Revolution crap or whatever. But they serve alcohol after like 9, so after 9 o'clock, there's no kids and shit. And
do you guys know how cool it was growing up to go? Our places, I can't remember the names now. I can remember one. One was called the Sandbox.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is when I was just double age, maybe my young to mid teenagers, and going to the arcades was the shit.
Oh yeah,
yep,
absolutely, dude.
So much, I had so much fun. But if you think about it, guys, wasn't that the world's first example of a microtransaction?
Maybe
we had to pay to play, right?
Yeah.
I only thought about that now. I never thought about it at the time. Like, would I? But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, there's a microtransaction there. We have to pay to play this game.
I think the only difference though is that those were complete finished games.
Well, we knew what we were getting into too. We knew we knew it was going to be a complete arcade. You know, we know it was good to go.
Right.
There was no future patches,
no
DLC, or freaking identity politics, or if you didn't buy this at Walmart, Target, Costco, or whatever, you didn't get X, Y, and Z because you didn't go there first. Fuck that.
Yeah.
You unlocked everything by playing the fucking games, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they do this shit where it's like, oh, you want to skip the grind? All you got to do is pay this. So you want me to pay you to not play the game that I paid you for that I want to play?
Yeah.
Pay to win.
You guys are all fucking assholes, and I would love to be on that firing squad that made you ruin one of my favorite fucking hobbies of my entire fucking life.
I used to actually repair video games and pinball machines.
Oh, you did?
Wow.
Yeah. What was that like?
It's pinball machines are a pain in the ass because
I would imagine
back then there was usually a lot of smoking, and so you'd open them up and they'd just be covered with nicotine and all kinds of. And the relays would always go out. It's just, and they actually weren't. At least the ones I worked on weren't rigged, but there was some talk that there were some that were rigged. Right? There were magnets in certain places that would make it drain.
Yeah.
So they already turned it into the fucking Vegas casino shit even back then.
Oh yeah. And then there was always the tilt, but yeah, this was a long time ago.
I remember the tilt.
Oh, me too.
If you hit it too hard, it would tilt.
Yep. Tilt.
And so yeah, those fucking relays would always get hot and burn out. It was just a real pain in the ass.
Man. No, man.
Because you open it up and it's just this big nest of wires in there with a bunch of relays, and it was all mechanical, electromechanical stuff.
Mm.
Then when we got to the sit down games like Pac-Man and shit, that was kind of fun because there was basically just a big old computer in there. That's all it was, big old motherboard, and very limited memory. So I mean, they really had to figure out how to write their games to fit in there because memory was very expensive. Right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they might have had 24 or 128 kilobytes or something.
Yeah.
That's what it was back then. I mean, you were lucky to have. Okay, you guys remember the old Sega Genesis? Genesis does what Nintendo don't. 16-bit arcade graphics.
Yep.
Dude, I remember that shit. This shit was fucking crazy.
Hey, hey hamster.
Yeah.
Hey hamster. What is that? What is that rule in computing? It's like every 4 years,
Moore's rule.
Memory doubles and processing power quadruples.
You're talking about transistors.
Moore's rule. Yeah.
That's Moore's law. Yeah, Moore's law.
You're talking about transistors, right?
And we're coming up to the the very edge. We're starting to get an asymptote there.
Singularity, right? Is that what it is?
Literally get any smaller or much smaller.
Yeah, that's amazing. We're getting microscopic now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's nanoscopic. It's
nanoscopic.
Yeah. Dude, the shit's no fucking joke. It's crazy. I'm not even well versed on that, but I've read about it. Yeah, that's that transistor every other year, whatever, Moore's law, like you guys said.
Yeah, but we're getting to
maybe that's what maybe that's what they need. They'll send up nanobots up Father Saunders' keister to make sure
that would work.
I don't want to be part of that transhumanism fucking horseshit. Right? I love Elon Musk, but I'm not okay with putting chips in my brain or any of that.
No, they'll put it on the toilet paper. It'll crawl up your ass when
okay, well, if I'm as badass as Solid Snake, I might just go for it.
Okay, all right.
But the transistors are interesting. They're at. I mean, 1 second. They're at nanometers, by the way, MGTOW.
Yeah.
So nanometers is 10 to the minus 9th meters. That's like 1,000 times less than a micrometer.
Yeah, no, it's thinner.
I think
thinner
than 9 nano.
In other words, it's about the size of Cowboy's penis.
Oh,
it's getting to the point where they can't use photo. Well, okay, I won't get all geeky, but the way they still do it is photolithography, and you can only get so small, and you can't do that anymore. But okay, I'll stop geeking.
Can you see nanoparticles with like an electron microscope?
I don't know, probably. Yeah, I assume you can. Yeah, I don't know.
I just want to say real quick, with your permission here, Scotty, I wanted to read a comment here quick.
Yeah, go for it.
Brandon Trueblood, my vasectomy is $50 bucks, but I paid an extra $500 to have full anesthesia. Fuck you, you pussy. You pussy. You should have stayed awake for that. If you had real balls, knowing that your balls were going away, you shouldn't have to pay to not notice that your balls are going to go away. No, I'm just fucking with them.
Anyway, hey Scotty, when's the last time you got a haircut?
Or
I'm sorry, not a haircut, a trim.
Yeah.
You gotta maintain those split ends, right?
It was that long ago. I don't remember. It's been months and months. But yeah, no, I have hella split ends, dude. Hella. Yeah.
Twice a year, you're supposed to go and get a little trim going.
Yeah. Can't you get some conditioner in that? Come on.
I do put conditioner in.
Talk to the girls. The girls know how to do this stuff. Go talk to a female. They know all the magic.
Why would I want to deal with them?
Because they know how to do their hair.
As you guys know, I have some male pattern baldness going on. Did you guys see me going on there and giving anyone a side eye to come up and slap me because I had some shit going on? Why is it only an issue if a woman goes through it, but 50% of men go through it?
It's not even an issue for her. She just wanted to make it a fucking issue.
Alopecia is not a fucking life-ending fucking altercation. It's not cancer. It's not a fucking issue. I know as a woman that you're.
Oh, you're talking about
how
her?
many men?
Yeah.
How many men? Without getting into it, I'm just talking about the hair loss portion, not the actual action, because that's been done to death. Unless you guys want to talk about it.
Thank you, JR.
But I'm just like, I've been dealing with this since my early 30s, and 1 in 2 men suffer from what the last stats I checked, 50% suffer from male pattern baldness. Do you see all those guys going out there and getting all butthurt about it? Don't you think they'd like to keep their hair too? Maybe.
Yeah.
Just a cunt.
My sister has some of that kind of going on. The hair thinning.
Alopecia.
I don't know if she's got that or what, but she has some thin hair.
I didn't know that it was 50% of guys. That's
crazy.
Crazy.
Male pattern baldness. You can look it up. The last time I checked, it happened to almost 50% of guys, male pattern baldness. Wow. What it has to do with is DHT in your body. DHT is a hormone that gets released in your body. And as you potentially get older, that's what blocks and starts that hair loss, whether it can be a receding hairline or it can be, everybody's heard of the Norwood Reaper. If you haven't, the Norwood Reaper, Norwood is the numbers correlated to your receding hairline. We call it the Norwood Reaper because it's killing your hair.
Interesting.
So I had to get used to it because growing up, guys, I loved a TV series called Saved by the Bell.
Yeah,
and
sure.
My hair was done just like fucking Zach Morris.
Exactly.
Oh, really?
My hair was done, dude. If I show you a picture of my 19-year-old when I was in high school, dude, fucking total Chad.
Yeah.
Total Chad.
Yeah.
But when I went to the military in 2009, I turned 30 in basic training. They started shaving it, and I could tell it was receding by then for sure. Because my dad died with a full head of hair, but it was a high hairline, very high hairline, but he still had all of his hair. Yeah. And I didn't get it. My brother didn't get it, but I have it in my nose, fucking ears, fucking ass, and all that.
Everywhere else, yeah.
Yeah. Father Saunders, why don't you consider getting? I think it's called a FUE or follicle unit extraction.
What you're
it's like the gold standard now with the hair transplant stuff.
What you're talking about is hair transplant. There's FUE and there's also one other, and then there's another thing called SMP, which stands
for I hear there's a brand new one. Yeah,
micro pigmentation.
You can they'll cut the hairs. They'll take an individual hair and cut it into 3 different hairs and replant it. I hear the world capital now for hair transplants is Turkey. More than half of all the world's hair transplants in Turkey.
Here's the issue. If you get a hair transplant, you still have to take finasteride and minoxidil. Those are DHT blockers, which can also sexually affect you if you care about that. Okay. I know about all the hormone guys. When it comes to hormones and shit, I study the fuck out of the shit. All right. Because I looked at every, available avenue that I could possibly do.
Yeah.
And so even if you have a successful hair transplant, if you don't continue to take, for example, that finasteride or minoxidil, your hair can fall out again.
Oh, geez.
And those things are very known for sexual side effects.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, even if you don't take those chemicals, it buys you like an extra 1.5 or 2 decades. I mean, if you're going to lose all your hair.
Possibly, but I've seen it fall off of guys that have gotten it done that took it off. That only happened years later, not decades.
Damn.
I see.
So, and if you're going to spend it, you're going to do it right?
Yeah.
If I go to a tattoo artist, and I'm not huge into tattoos, I only had one, and my friends, when they got one, they now have like 31. Yeah. I just wanted one because my dad had one in the Navy, and I want it done right. I will give you the money if I know that this is going to be done fucking awesomely.
Right.
See, the thing is you can spend up to $10,000 to have a successful hair transplant, which still takes 6 months to a year to come to fruition. Now, if you want to do that, hey, I support you. I do. Who doesn't want to have their hair? Yeah. But there's also something called scalp micropigmentation. And what I would do is it's almost like a tattoo, and you take your old hairlines, pictures to them, and they can tattoo it and match it exactly to your fucking hair. You guys can look this shit up.
Weird.
I would choose that route first because I already have a shaved head look.
Huh.
Wait, they tattoo on your hair? How does that work out?
Look up scalp micropigmentation.
So it's just the coloring to make it.
Yeah, it's going to match your old hairline, and it's going to look like it was your actual hairline, but with a shaved head.
Interesting.
Huh. And that's had good results if you go to the right person for that. I have not done any of that, but I've looked at all of it just because I'm curious. I've gotten used to having a bald head for over a decade now, but if you look at my old pictures, I had a head full of hair, and sometimes you're like, well, it sucks because you had all this, and it feels good, it looks good, but at the same time, I'm saving how much money every 4 to 6 weeks and not having to go get a fucking haircut too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're coming to an area in our life, guys, where, God dang, it's going to cost you a lot more than just a haircut price. It's going to cost you the gallon of gas to get there.
No shit. Well, I mean, when I was in Denver, I used to go to this alleged barbershop, but there's just a bunch of girls in there. You know how it works. It was like $24 for a fucking haircut. I'm like, are you kidding me?
What?
Yeah.
Dude,
$24. I mean, I just went. I bought some clippers off of freaking Amazon, and every couple months or whatever, I just shave it off. It's done.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need all I get is a buzz anyway. Why would it be $24? They just take a clipper and buzz it off. I mean, my goodness.
It's a ripoff. It should be half that price.
It is, but at the same time, it's almost like a connection. Because you guys ever watch the movie Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood? It's like a way to download for a guy. You can bitch to your barber about fucking anything. You don't have to worry about shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
mean your barber and your therapist?
The shave.
It's only and I've never experienced a hot head and a hot face shave where they put the towels on, the hot towels, and then they shave it down with a straight edge.
Yeah.
That they have that around here where I'm from, and I was just like, dude, that I've always been curious about it, kind of like the movie Gran Torino. I would like to have my head shaved with hot towels.
Yeah.
And it was really fucking cool. But you're gonna have to spend the money for it too.
Well, remember the movie? There's actually two of them. They take place in Chicago. Both of them. One of them with Ice Cube. The second one with I don't know, Queen Latifah. You guys ever hear of Barbershop? The movie Barbershop.
Yeah.
Barbershop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets into that. The whole idea. It's sort of like it's a male-friendly space. You kind of go there to just exactly what Father Saunders said, to kind of unwind and all that.
Because we don't have those anymore.
Bullshit. Yeah.
We don't have that anymore. You don't have golf clubs, cigar clubs. You don't have male female regulated differentiating gyms where males go on this day, females go on this day, like an
that's what we were talking about on I think your second to last stream, Father Saunders. Remember what's his name? Sir Yedis had called in, and I called him to address one of Sir Yedis's. I was talking about. I don't know if I guess I'll rehash it because you guys have you guys heard of a place called the Berghoff here in Chicago? The Berghoff. Anyone?
No.
Berghoff?
No. Yeah, it's a German Berghoff. Berghoff.
Yeah,
it's a very very famous restaurant / bar. It's legally was called a public house. It's where we get the word pub. Mm-hmm. And it was the very last pub in Chicago to not allow women. It was an all male pub.
No shit.
Yeah, but and it was real famous. All the top politicians, the Rat Pack would hang out there. Sinatra, doctors, lawyers, and the feminists didn't like it.
Yeah, I bet.
And, of course not. They don't like anything.
No, they don't like it. They picketed. They would protest outside for years. The Berghoff would they held out, but finally. In the 70s, I think they finally allowed women in. But the point is, the owner would constantly say, I want a place for men only to be able to congregate. And Sir Yedis was saying the same thing. He's like, he said when he gets old, he wants to open up. What did he say?
Male only gyms.
I want to do that. I want to do that too.
Yeah,
I do.
Dude, I don't want to see fucking yoga pants and wear nothing next to me. I don't want it to be the next nightclub. I'm there to work out. That's why I'm there to work. That's why it's called fucking working out. I don't want that shit there.
I've actually thought all about it. Like I have a name and everything. I want to do it. I really, really, really do. So maybe someday, guys.
And,
how does
you
that
guys
work?
know? Did you guys know that apparently? Now I've never heard of this, but Sir Yedis says he swears that this is true. Apparently, there's some sort of alarm that goes off.
Lunk alarm.
It's called a lunk alarm. It's called a lunk alarm at Planet Fitness. Lunk alarm. Look it up on YouTube. Lunk LUNK alarm.
Look
it up.
It's fucking stupid.
My gym.
Because if you grunt too hard,
men are grunting too
wear
loud,
fucking, muscular clothes and shit, and you're intimidating, they will go fucking tell on you to the staff, and you'll be asked to leave.
Yeah,
the girls will do this,
dude. If you drop the weight even a little bit, if you're close to the
right,
speaker,
or if you plank,
it'll go up.
You plank the weight,
yeah. So my thing is, okay, I understand excessive fucking yelling and grunting and all that. I've been in tons of gyms, right?
Yeah.
But if you're doing, a lot of weight, you're gonna fucking let off some fucking grunt or some, breath of air, whatever. Well, that's intimidating to whatever. Well, tell them to get the fuck out then, motherfucker. These games.
No, Father, you're performing a microaggression. It's part of your white privilege.
These fucking games are not diversity. These games are not inclusive. These games are self-made, motherfucker. Do it or get the fuck out.
I love it. See, and that's that's kind of the attitude I want to have for my gym. It's like and it would be specifically for intermediate to advanced, like bodybuilders, power lifters, strongmen. You know what I mean? Like it's focus. I want it to be just focused on that, and that alone.
Oh, well then post kebab, he'll be totally excluded. He's scrawny and weak.
Hey, if anybody fucking kicks
Damn.
up a stink about it, just tell him you're a
What's up,
gay
Polska?
Jim.
If you can hear me.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. I think he's got something to say to you.
Shout out to Polska.
Yeah, man, I got self roasted really bad the other night, dude. It was hilarious.
Nice. Hi, Bob.
Bob was roasting me. My son was roasting me. Everybody was roasting me, dude.
Oh, Jesus. Polska's here now? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Hello, hamster.
What's going on, Polska?
Hey, Cowboy. I've never had to hit a gym in my life ever. Okay, I'm like 5'11", 160 pounds. I lose weight, depending on what I eat that entire week.
Bob, I'm 5'10" and I tower over you, bro. How are you 5'11"?
You wear a fucking cowboy hat that's 2 jugs the size of your head.
I know. I pissed in it.
Okay.
It's literally on the screen right now.
I think you just need to accept that, you're not 5'11". It's okay.
That's what it says on my driver's license. Tell it to the DMV, Cowboy.
Well, hey, there is going to be a stream coming up in not this Saturday, next Saturday. Me and Island Herman are going to go over a lot of bodybuilding, weightlifting type shit.
I'm going to try and be there. I've got my stream at 6. I don't know why.
Not this Saturday, but the following.
Okay. Well, I still, it's every day at 6, every Saturday at 6.
We're trying to put that together because we want to give back to the community here, and we got 2 really experienced people in the sphere.
Yeah.
That's no shade on you, Scotty. You're in shape too.
No, I know.
But I've been doing this shit for 27 fucking years.
Yeah.
Father Saunders, do you accept? Do you condone or not condone the use of testosterone replacement therapy and or steroids?
I condone it if you know what you're doing and you have your doctor taking your blood work and monitoring you at all times.
No, I mean these underground labs out of Russia.
Oh,
and stuff.
Underground labs, UGLs for short. It's going to be. It's going to be dependent on the person, okay? Because I'm not going to talk shit on you if you want to do that because you are not hurting me. But I will teach you.
No, I'm considering doing it. That's why I'm asking your opinion.
I will teach you on what you should and should not do. And that's not 100% because all of our bodies are unique. But I studied, before I went on testosterone replacement therapy, I studied it for 6 months.
Me too.
6 fucking months. Everything.
Me too.
Because I was not going to put a fucking harpoon in my body with a foreign substance without knowing absolutely fucking everything I could about it.
Yeah.
Okay?
Father, are you doing it right now?
Right now I'm on what's called the andro gel, so I don't take injections anymore.
Nice. I'm doing injections.
I had low testosterone at the age of 34, guys, when I got out of the military.
Wow.
And I'm just
when you apply this gel, where do you apply it? Your belly?
The gel is applied to your shoulders. So it's an accentuating pump. So you pump once, and it looks and smells like your hand sanitizer. The alcohol shit, the clear liquid. That's what it looks. That's what it looks and feels like. Okay. Now, if you're going to do an injection, I started off an injection because my wife was what's called a BSN. She's a bachelor's of nursing.
Yes.
They allowed her to do the injection for me in my upper right quadrant of my glutes.
You mean your buttocks?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
It's called spot injections. You guys need to look that shit up. If you're going to be doing that, you need to know where you're fucking going to be injecting, what the risks are, blah, 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 blah. You got to look up everything.
Sure.
Okay? I've been curious about this my whole life, ever since I was 19, but I never had the balls to go up to anybody. And
so, let me give you an example. So, like Polska Bob, he's got like a big bald head. With that topical stuff, can you just rub it on his head, like rub it like the Buddha?
Well,
it'll make him more of a man.
You
probably could, but it's not recommended. It's recommended on shoulders.
Scotty, can I put out Cowboy in timeout? Can we do that here? Because he doesn't have a wrench. Oh, he does have a wrench here. God damn it!
You guys want to know about performance enhancement? Just like I was telling Scotty before he even finished the sentence, he said they also have them on what's called HCG. That stands for human chorionic gonadotropin.
Yep.
Now, what human chorionic gonadotropin does is it is a fertility drug. So what that does is when you inject testosterone, it's going to tell your testes to shut off because your body's already fucking producing it because you have it based on what's called an exogenous introduction of testosterone to your body.
Yep.
So what's going to happen is your balls can shrink because it's no longer required. Your body's not telling your testes to produce this stuff. So a lot of people might be like, oh, no, I don't want to risk that. Your dick does not decrease in size at all, period, whatsoever, in a story. But your balls might because they're no longer needed. If you no longer use a certain muscle, what happens to it? It atrophies, right?
That's right.
So the HCG is introduced because now it keeps your balls full. Yeah. So you're going to have your full hanging balls and all that shit, along with taking the testosterone. That's the only reason why they have HCG implemented into your testosterone program is to prevent
I also take a little half
clomiphene citrate.
No, it's Arimidex. Arimidex.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm sorry, Arimidex. So what Arimidex is what's called a estradiol inhibitor. Or prohibitor.
Isn't that like yeah. Okay, go ahead.
What happens is when you take testosterone as a man exogenously, your estrogen is going to go up. Period. End of story.
Yep. So it's an estrogen blocker, right?
So it's an estrogen. So you want to block it, but you don't want to
fully.
It regulates it. You don't want to block it because if you don't have any estrogen in your body, even as a man, it's going to fuck with you sexually, your mood, your sleep, all that. Because we as men still produce a certain amount of estrogen. So you don't want to block it completely. It helps regulate that so that it doesn't climb up and give you those things like gynecomastia, which is bitch tits.
Yep.
And all this other stuff.
So,
I'm well versed in this shit.
What happens, Cowboy?
Hey guys, I actually wanted to ask you guys, what about HGH?
HGH stands for human growth hormone.
Yep.
Now, human growth hormone in a healthy male will produce up to about 2 IUs a day via certain glands in your body. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's just with the pituitary because that has a lot to do with testosterone. But your HGH, excuse me, is going to be measured off what's called your IGF-1 if you get your blood work done. You get your blood work done, which is called the Comprehensive Metabolic Panel, or CMP for short, and it will tell you your liver enzymes, kidney enzymes, red blood cell count, white blood cell count, free testosterone, total testosterone,
really quick,
IGF-1 factor, which is your insulin growth hormone factor, which is your HGH, what it produces. But HGH is also very, 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 very expensive.
And it's pretty potent too, from what I understand. And
very, very, very expensive.
Father, I do that every 4 months. I go into my clinic and they take that complete blood panel every 4 months. To make sure that
CMP,
guys, isn't it basically an anti-aging drug? I mean, we're not professionals.
It can be because if you're taking testosterone because your body's not producing what it's supposed to be, and a lot of these doctors going on out there are trying to say, like my first doctor when I got my testosterone check said it was normal, even though
mine did
my
too.
test at the time was normal for a 60-year-old. I was 34 years old.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is not fucking normal, dude. I'm not going to argue with a fucking doctor though, right? So I got a second opinion. And the second opinion came back, this is low. Okay, you are active. You've been active your whole life. There's no reason for you to be, because I was at 314 nanograms per deciliter as a 34-year-old.
Wow.
That's the equivalent of a 60-year-old.
Father Saunders, this is by design. Like everything in the food has estrogen in it. It doesn't matter, if you try to avoid it, even if you think you're avoiding it, you're consuming it anyway.
You can't avoid it, but here's another thing too, is it's going to come down to what's called your genetics. We all know what genetics are, right? I could do certain things, and for example, Scotty, you could do certain things. Scotty could look at a weight and fucking grow. I could fucking lift weights for a year and get half the gains that Scotty did by looking at a fucking weight. Okay, we all know these guys. When I was in high school, these guys did half the work I did, and they were just shredded. They were fucking just ripped. That's your genetic propensity based on your food, your training, your height, your weight. All that stuff comes into play. Not everybody can be a Mr. Olympia. Like if I was to take Phil Heath or Ronnie Coleman's fucking anabolic stack, I'm not going to look like fucking Ronnie Coleman or Phil Heath.
Right.
That's just the way it is. Because now you have a genetic propensity to the drugs you're taking as well. Do you have the right satellite receptors? Do you have the right androgen receptors? Do you have the right response to training, the right response to the food intake? All these things come into play. It sounds complicated, but it's that's just because of the words I'm throwing in there.
No, that's fascinating. Bob, do you hear that? There's still hope for you.
Oh, there's no hope for you. Did you hit the gym yet, by the way, Cowboy?
Yes, actually, I did. Today is my day off.
Oh, really?
That's right.
Hey, happy Cubs Day for you, by the way. They won.
I was unaware of that.
Oh,
that's great.
It was opening day today, right?
Opening day, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, opening day at Wrigley Field.
Awesome.
Oh, that's great. I'm
All
not
right,
much
gentlemen.
of a...
Hey guys,
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
dip
pull.
out.
Mitchell?
Yep. I gotta go.
All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Really appreciate it.
Thanks,
All
Emperor.
right,
All right, brothers.
Love you.
Take care, Mr. Mitchell. Peace
All
out,
right.
hamster.
You too,
Later,
sir.
guys.
Mitchell's taking off. Mitchell, hey, stay strong, brother.
See you, Chris.
Keep your
You too,
mentality
brother.
strong, Chris.
Fuck yeah. Be well,
Gotta
man.
take over this country, one block at a time.
Seriously,
There you go.
man. There's a lot of guys in your same boat, man. If you ever want to get a hold of me, get a hold of me.
Yeah. Any one of us, dude.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. All right. Take care, man.
Brother Scotty, good night, sir.
You too. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Later.
Yeah,
Oh,
if you
man.
guys want to talk about all that shit, man, I got you.
Actually, Father,
in
I
the
do.
future,
You do?
Yeah. Just you and me, one-on-one.
Just you and me
I was
one
gonna say,
I'm down. If you want to talk about it, I'm well versed in all that shit.
Okay.
Well versed.
Okay. Yeah.
if I may interrupt, actually, right now would probably be a good time for me to skip out too. I'm going to go for a walk right
Yeah.
now. Yes, Father Saunders. In the future, I would actually love to have a conversation with you. I've told myself that I'm not willing to start on any of that stuff until I hit my 40th birthday. But that's in a year and a half. I mean, time goes by quick. But
anything.
Yeah, I'm thinking of trying that, like Anavar.
Insulin syringes.
Yeah, I don't think I want to do injections though. I think I want to do what you did. Like the top. There's like buccal. There's sublingual. There's injections. There's topical.
There's three that I know of. Right. I'm doing the current one right now because my VA covers it, which is called the Androgel. You rub it on your shoulders every morning. Okay. There's a second one called the injection, which you will do twice a week to prevent what's called peaks and valleys of your testosterone level.
That's what I do.
Most will have you do one shot every 2 weeks. This is wrong, but I did not argue with my doctor. It's wrong.
Can't you run multiple cycles if you want to? Or is that not good?
Well, yeah, you can, but that's opening up a whole nother Pandora box.
Right.
That's how you get real big, though. I thought the real big guys are like,
Well, the real big guys are probably going to be at minimum doubling their testosterone intake. So if your testosterone is 200 milligrams per ml or 200 cc's, mLs and cc's are the same thing, guys. If you ever see ml and cc, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know. Now, unless you were on what is called sustanon or a decanoate ester of testosterone, you have to inject more frequently. Those other ones can last, longer because there's multiple esters, which is the length that it releases in your body to get the desired result. So you have cypionate, enanthate, you have sustanon, there's a lot of different esters. This gets kind of complicated, guys. I know all of it.
I use cypionate.
Yeah, use cypionate. Yeah. So between 7 and 10 days, your shit is going to peak on probably day 3 or 4 and then start to slough off. And by day 7, you need to be injecting again because you're at your lowest and can go lower than your testosterone level before you even got on the drug, which is why, Scotty, you are doing it twice a week to keep that more stable.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I know
that's another thing. If you get on this stuff and then whatever, a year later or 5 years later you get off, how does that work? Do you go back to your normal levels or does it sink lower?
So what's going to happen is, or what I would recommend, and this is going to be doctor dictation situational shit that I don't know unless I know all these facts. I'll give you kind of a simple rundown. So what you ever built your base body on, what you got to your genetic potential, if you worked your ass off, you're not going to get lower than that even if you come off. But if you come off, you're going to lose probably, I'm going to say 80 to 90% of the gains that you made. And I'll explain to you why.
Sure. Sure.
If you reach what's called your genetic potential, which a lot of people don't, if you reach what's called your genetic potential, that means you have a solid base that you know you're not going to go lower than, even if your testosterone dips. So when you come off of testosterone, your testosterone is going to allow you to overcome what's called that plateau in your weightlifting cycle. Everybody plateaus where their gains stagnate, their weight lifted stagnates, all this stuff. Testosterone can help you overcome that. Now, if you come off, it's almost always exclusively going to be because of a red blood cell count, heart, or prostate issue. Those are going to be the top three things. And the prostate issue.
Wow. Okay. I'm gonna again. I'm sorry. I have to peace out. I'm gonna leave now. But I can tell. I can because I've read up a little bit on this stuff. I'm gonna have to get at you, man. I want to have a more in depth conversation. Yeah. I want to have a more in depth conversation with you. Okay. One last question. I got to leave anyway. Polska wanted to know: is there a suppository option
that's no. What is called is a pellet. They actually inject a pellet into your shoulder, and it does what's called a timed release over the course of whatever the amount of time is. I'm not experienced with it, but I know a friend who has it. And so that pellet that is inside your shoulder, your deltoid, is going to release testosterone periodic levels until it's exasperated. And then I think you get another one in and that one's removed. I'm not quite sure, but it does the same thing as what I told you the other esters do that can last longer than 7 to 10 days, but it's in the form of a pellet.
I think it's pellet. I think it's every few months or something like that.
But it does not go up your butthole.
No.
You hear that, Bob? No suppository option for you this time.
No butthole shit. Okay, I've had enough butthole shit this week. There ain't no testosterone shit going up my butthole.
Oh my god!
All right, gentlemen, I'm out of here. Father Saunders, congratulations on your successful colonoscopy.
Hey, I appreciate that, and thank you so much for bringing that back up, you fuckstick.
Okay. All right, Polska, it's been a pleasure. Scotty, thank you very much for letting me on. I'll talk to you boys later. Take care.
All right, have a good night.
You guys know right now that I'm not even comfortable outside of like one or two people in my normal everyday life that even know that outside of you guys. This is why this community is so fucking important.
I love it. And like, someone was saying there's no safe space for guys, but I'm trying to do that here. That's why I love having these live streams. I didn't used to like this stuff either, and I didn't.
No, I never did it, Scotty.
Me either.
My first live stream was with Rad and One Fast Dak in Halloween last year. That was my first live stream.
Wow! And look,
I made videos all the way back to 2013. If you guys want to look at them,
yeah,
2013, and then I got rid of it because I spent money on my own introduction and my own introduction music from royalty-free websites back in the day. I got copyrighted. And I'm just like, I went to these sites. I said, look, I'm getting copyrighted, but I bought it from you, a royalty-free website. Do you work with YouTube? Can you tell them to unflag me? And they did, and it worked. Wow. And then it happened again. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
Plus, I was in a really, really bad marriage at the time. And if you guys know me, I've never once talked shit on my ex-wife. I've just told everybody what's been done to me. I don't talk shit on her. But I was in a toxic, and that word's over fucking used. I was in a really bad way.
Yeah.
Okay, that relationship was no good. So I dropped it. But if you guys look at some of my old shit, especially the one I think it's titled Marriage, LOL, LOL, that's just fucking fun, dude.
Okay.
I go back and I watch that and I fucking laugh.
I'll look it up. Fuck yeah, dude. Marriage, LOL.
Well, yeah, when it comes to weightlifting, hormones, things like that. And those of you guys that were around when I did my last live stream with my oldest biological son, Sage, at 13, I thought he handled himself fucking very well.
Nice.
He did a really good job.
Nice.
And that's a lot to take on as a father. Be like, do I want to introduce my son to this shit? I mean, I do it as the opportunity presents itself.
Yeah.
But when I asked him, what is your view and knowledge on the red pill? And when he said what he said, and this isn't acting, guys. This isn't like, okay, we're going to softball question. Here's the questions I'm going to ask you. No, I wouldn't pick my son up, brought him back to my house, said, hey, I'm back. Let's go. And, how he handled himself really impressed me.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah. What did he say? What was it?
Oh, what was it? I have it saved. I'm not going to show my fucking channel because it's like a 5-hour stream. Who wants to sit through that?
Yeah.
But he's like, it's the difference between what you're told and what reality actually is. As a 13-year-old, he said that. I was like, oh my God. I'm so fucking proud.
Fuck yeah.
Because I take him boxing 3 times a week, guys. So when I go box, as you know, I used to weight train for 27 years. That was the picture you see right now is what I looked like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I'm still in shape, but that was my life. That's what I did because it was like my thing. Kind of like when someone works on cars, when someone does their hobby, it's like their passion. That was my thing.
Dude, you know, I got to say, like, it's the same way with, like, if I could lift weights all day, I totally would. You know, I know you're not supposed to.
You know, no, it was my life, man.
Yeah,
it was my life. I love seeing the new lines, the new definition, the new separation, getting leaner, getting stronger. Yeah. I loved it.
It feels good. It feels so good.
This was with me raising kids that weren't mine, raising kids that were mine, on top of not 1 but 2 properties, both of which I lost in my divorce. It's all on my channel.
Yeah.
And when you go through shit like that, if I let it, it would have made me a bitter motherfucker.
Yeah. Dude, hey,
I would not have faulted myself or you yourself, Scotty, or anyone else who went through it. If you got fucking bitter, I'd be like, look, I understand.
Yeah. Are you taking a piss right now?
Yeah, I'm taking a piss. Is that cool?
Yeah. I was just wondering. I was just checking.
Yeah, I got a what's it called? What the fuck is it called, Scotty? Back in our time, I'm breaking the seal.
Oh shit, yeah dude. I'm the same way, man. Like, as soon as I break that seal, it's like every 15 minutes.
Well, I don't drink beer very much unless it's summer because it tastes delicious. I have vodka and orange juice. That's my shit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Tito's vodka. I like Tito's is the best.
That's my man. That's my man right there. For me, it's I like cran grape or cran blueberry. Vodka cran's fine. Yeah, that's my jam.
I do vodka. I do the Phillips brand.
Taking a goddamn piss.
He is, yeah.
I'm still pissing. Yes, I'm still pissing. I got a big ass bladder, man. You guys just
hey,
Scotty, turn the fucking camera on. Is that why you're bitching? You want to see some shit?
Oh, Jesus.
No. Okay. Nobody wants to see that.
Well, then you sit
Scotty, I was walking out on a smoke break. Was Cowboy talking shit when I was leaving?
Of course he was.
What did he say? That motherfucker.
Said that you're a bald fuck, and he wanted to know my expertise on what it was like to rub testosterone on your fucking head to grow hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's how it works.
No, it's not how it works. That's not going to make you grow hair on your fucking head.
Hey, Father, will you put your email in the private chat, please? Can you?
Yes, give me a second here. Let me belt buckle my.
God damn it.
Hey, I do this silent hermit too, guys. If I got to piss, I got to piss, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I will put my email there. Sure.
Pooping while standing said, Polska, MGTOW Cowboy said he's ready to adopt a child when you're ready to commit to him. No, he's too fat.
Oh.
And he's brown.
Guys, I got experience when it comes to adopting kids that aren't yours. I can.
Oh, yeah. We heard about this. What do you got? 6 kids? Father sons?
Yes. So I don't have the soon-to-be 19-year-old woman, my daughter, adopted because the father wouldn't allow it. But I have the 2 older boys who are 24 and 22 this year, adopted. One of them is actually in the active duty military, just like I was. And I went and confronted him the other day. I go off on tangents, guys, so just forgive me.
Yeah. I gotta get going. I gotta get going soon though. So
Scotty, you gotta get going.
Yeah, I gotta dip out.
Well, hold on. Before you go here,
finish your story.
Let me get in the private chat.
Yeah.
Let me get in the private chat to get you my shit here.
Okay. And finish your story, man. Go for it.
Hey, Father Saunders, if you want to keep going, I'll stay up with you.
You want to do an after hours tonight with Father?
As long as you don't show the video of you taking a piss, yeah, I'll talk.
No, I'm done. You don't have to see my pecker or any of that shit. So, Scotty, with my 2 oldest, when we were dealing with the father of the 2 oldest, even at 23, I put myself in his shoes, and I'm like, this has got to be awkward as hell for the father of these kids to have to meet me.
Yeah.
what am I going to do? Because that's how I was brought up. I did not want to be a part of that as much as possible because this is another man's kids and I happen to be in the picture.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, that's what I would want to be done for me. Like, hey, I know you're seeing my ex, but as long as you respect, my fatherly whatever with my kids, we're good to go. That's the kind of approach I did. Even as a 23-year-old, this is why the generations are so different. Because if you did that today, I don't think they'd give a fuck. I did.
Yeah.
And it got to a point where towards the end, which was February 2017, these two older kids, not the daughter, even though she has my last name, testified against me in court.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, they did, guys. And I confronted both of them when one of them, 3.5 years later, came to my mother and said, I want to see my dad. He had to do that 3 times before I said, all right, I'll meet you in a neutral space. So we went to a restaurant called Whiskey Creek. And we sat there for an hour and a half. And I said, it actually went really good. I can't remember everything that was said because it was so long ago.
Yeah.
So do you understand what's going on here? Do you really understand? Do you understand why we're meeting here? Do you understand that I'm going out of my way for you based on what has been done to me? Because a lot of these kids aren't going to know, guys. I can't expect an 18, 19, or 20-year-old at the time to know the ramifications of what he is deciding 3 or 4 years later when their mother is providing financially and all that other shit. Okay, I'm trying to put myself in someone else's shoes because that's what you should do before you react, in my opinion.
As men, that's what we do. As females, that's not what they fucking do.
No. Because if I was to summarize women in one word, it would be more, because it'll never be good enough.
Yeah.
You could give them this world and they would bitch at you, Scotty, because it was not packaged correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And I just gave you the fucking world, woman.
Oh, I know.
Okay, so my thing is when I went to Iraq and I nearly sacrificed my life for kids that weren't mine and our own kids, if that's not enough, then what's enough? What more can I give than my life?
Yeah.
And if you guys can answer that, I'll take it all back, because once you give your life, there's nothing else to fucking give. And I did that because we had this 2008 economic collapse. And I thought I had to do what I had to do to provide for this family. So I went and joined the fucking military.
Scotty, this is my guitar setup.
Yeah, I've seen those. That's nice, dude. I love that bass.
Yeah, I got that bass for building my friend's flower shop.
Okay. Scotty, did not to interrupt you guys, Scotty, did you get my my comment?
That's my Ibanez acoustic.
Hell yeah.
I never play it, by the way.
Saunders, yeah, I did.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I'll hit you up later.
Okay.
I got a lot of questions about something, so
I'll help you through all of it, man. I'm well versed.
Thank you. So, was there more, Father Saunders?
I'll probably stop there.
Okay.
I will do. I'll try to get on and do an after hours right here for you guys, if you don't mind me shilling my shit, Scotty.
Go for it, man.
I don't even know how to shill my shit because I'm such a noob when it comes to this.
Can you,
Father Saunders? I'll be up for a while. If you want me to jump on, I'll jump on yours.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you, Scotty. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. If you have a StreamYard link going right now, you can post it in the chat.
Okay, give me 1 second here. If you don't.
Oh, looks like we lost him. It's just me and Bob.
That's all right. He'll be back. I kick myself out of StreamYards like every time I adjust my mic settings. How are you, Scotty?
Yeah, I'm doing really well, man. I was saying at the very beginning of the stream, it's been a really good week. It's been, job's going really well right now. I'm going to start transitioning into a promotion position, hopefully by the end of this year, and I'm getting a raise. So, yeah.
That's awesome for you, Scotty. This is always a kind of a nightmare week for me, actually, because I lost 2 of my good friends this week. And if you are sub to my channel, I posted videos visiting their grave sites.
Oh, okay. I am, but I didn't see the videos. They weren't in my. I'll have to go back and look, but I'll check it out.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But both of my friends were musicians, and that's the reason why I have all these instruments and
I see.
love good music.
Me too.
You know what? I actually found a really, really good song that Jeffrey Paul does. You know who he is, right?
Mm-mm.
He's the guy that does the intro for Pop and Blake.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on.
Yeah,
right on.
Grunt Speaks.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I found I was like binging his channel last night.
Yeah.
Or yesterday during the day when I was driving around, and I went through about a dozen of his videos, and they're all instrumentals. Like he doesn't sing at all. But I found one that stopped me dead in my tracks, and I listened to it for an entire delivery run, which almost lasted 2 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I listened to it probably like 60 or 70 times. It's fucking phenomenal. I'll actually send it to you on the Discord.
Yeah, please do. Please do.
Yeah, you know what? I actually emailed him earlier today because he was in Pop stream.
Nice. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Oh yeah, man. Cool. Well, I think we lost Saunders pretty permanently here. So
you know what? I think he's setting up his next link. So
okay. Well,
we should be able to stream hop.
Yeah. So I'm gonna dip out, guys. Everyone that's still here, please go check out Father Saunders and go hang out with him. I'd really appreciate it. He loves the love. So Bob, thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
Hey guys, Scotty doesn't know.
All right, I'm kicking you out right now, and you are banned.
Thanks, Scotty. I love you.
All right,
no
man.
homo.
Yeah, right. All right. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. We'll see you later. Later, dude.
See you, Scotty.